It is another day, and it is another race swap. Because today, on this fine Juneteenth, we have our favorite British agent, Mr. James Bond, 007, being heavily considered to be race swapped, according to rumors circulating online. Now, they have been talking about trying to race swap James Bond for years now, right? We first heard rumors about maybe 5-6 years ago that they're considering Idris Elba to replace Daniel Craig as Bond. Idris Elba obviously became too old for the role. And then that rumor seemed to die down. And then for a period of time, we heard that Amazon had acquired the rights to the James Bond franchise from MGM when their acquisition of MGM came through, and that they also pushed out the main distributive heads, Barbara Broccoli and her entire family, out from the franchise distributing rights when they have controlled the Bond franchise for basically since the beginning of time, since the Sean Connery era. And now, the rumors of a race-swapped James Bond have yet again recirculated because they couldn't get the black woman Bond to work in No Time to Die, so they figured, hey, what's our next option? Well, we'll just make him male, and we'll race swap him. That's what we'll do. But not only that, we're going to race swap him with a guy that looks like he came out of a GQ magazine, and not in a good way. This ultra-feminine, gay-looking man with a Giga Chad jawline, I'm pretty sure is a gay man. You cannot tell me otherwise. Well, this guy, Aaron Pierre, is being considered. He is going to be playing the Green Lantern in James Gunn's Lanterns TV show. He's going to be playing the Jon Stewart version alongside the Hal Jordan version of the character. The two of them are together. And it just seems like this guy is being propped up to be the next Jonathan Majors, where, without really even knowing this guy's skill set, Hollywood wants to make him a thing. And we have seen this time and again. They try to make somebody a thing, it never works out for them. But this is even worse, because this is James Bond, right? Every franchise has been destroyed in Hollywood at this point. That is not new news to anybody. Everyone knows this. But James Bond, man, ooh. James Bond. He is the quintessential British icon. By race swapping him, I guess you could say that it is symbolic of where modern England currently is at, where if you criticize anything that has to do with multiculturalism, you as a British citizen get thrown in jail. So it's a perfect opportunity for him to race swap this guy, because if the British people speak about it, they will probably go to jail. But, you know, I don't know what to say about this. This may kill the franchise once and for all. A lot of people were extremely, extremely divided over the ending of No Time to Die, with Bond getting freaking deleted. That's a terrible way to send off a legendary character. You do not kill off Bond. James Bond never dies. But now, this could be even worse than that. This could be like Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, the Acolyte levels of destruction, except for the British icon of James Bond. And because we know that Amazon will make anything they have under their arsenal, they will make it woke. If they own the rights to it, they will wokeify it. We have seen them do that with basically every IP they have touched. Rings of Power, Wheel of Time, etc., etc. So, yeah, let's see how it plays out for them. I don't know if this rumor is true. I didn't think that the Black Snape rumor was true, and it turns out that absolutely was the case. You know, sometimes in Hollywood, the rumors, the scoopers, they will shop little rumors around saying that this casting is happening, just to see how the audience reacts to it. And based on the reception, then Hollywood actually takes it into serious consideration. In other James Bond race swaps, we have 007 First Light, the game being made by the developers of the Hitman series. And oh my gosh, that game looks so mid. That game looks very strange, and it looks outdated. The graphics alone look like they're about 5 to 6 years out of date. Why does James Bond in that game look like Tom Cruise and Nathan Drake combined into one? He does not look like James Bond. He doesn't look cool. He doesn't look masculine. He looks too boyish, this version of Bond. Not only that, we get race-swapped Moneypenny, race-swapped M, and Q remains white for some reason. But everybody else is race-swapped. We're supposed to believe that Bond would want to hook up with this Moneypenny. It was already ridiculous when Daniel Craig was able to hook up with freaking Monica Bellucci and Eva Green. And he had the audacity to also want to hook up with this Moneypenny. Between these two, I don't know which one is worse. But I digress. Yeah. Oh my. James Bond is fucked. I mean, I'd say Bond was like the only franchise left in Hollywood that wasn't absolutely obliterated by the studios the way that all the other franchises we can think of have been. Bond is now finished. If this rumor is true, if Aaron Pierre gets cast as Bond, and then this 007 First Light game comes out, and we got like black woman Moneypenny, like women splaining to Bond and stuff, right? And we got like M trying to tell Bond like, oh, you cannot be a sexist dinosaur, kind of like what Judi Dench as M told Brosnan in GoldenEye. It's over. It already basically was over, but now it's like it's buried in the ground, right? Daniel Craig's No Time to Die really started the decline of the series, and this finished it. Well, let me know of you guys' thoughts. How are you going to take this news? Are you going to play 007 First Light? Does it look interesting to you at all? Do you care that much about Aaron Pierre as Bond? Do you even think it's a real rumor? Or do you think it's just bogus? Let me know of your guys' thoughts. We'll have to see what's going to happen with the Bond franchise going forward. All we know is right now, the leadership at Amazon absolutely has no idea what they are doing, and you cannot convince me otherwise. But anyway, guys, that was the video. If you like this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one.